Ladies and gentlemen, it is true. It's true they aren't making any more weebs. I think they stopped making them. I don't know what you call them now, but they're not weebs. Anyway, we're playing a bunch of random web-based video games. I don't know if I'll go this time on like a tangent. I'm thinking that I today want to try some like random new Steam indie demo, like roguelike style thing. Just to have something to do, just to feel something maybe. But anyway, drag, click, and zoom. Okay, I'm thinking maybe the UK. Maybe Ghana. Okay. What's on the other side of Senegal is over here. I got a good grasp of just distance, but I don't have a good grasp of what's next to Ghana. Yes, I did mean that. It's Côte d'Ivoire, or the Ivory Coast. I remember it because it's specifically something that I don't usually remember. Kind of tricky in that sense that it's something that you don't remember is actually what you end up remembering. Okay, what the hell is this world, brother? These are the Micronesian Federated States. No, this is Eritrea. No, Eritrea. I'm thinking of the other one, the other set of islands. Tuvalu, Vanuatu, the Malvinas, the Northern Marianas, the Marshall Islands. You could not beg me to come up with a successful answer for that one. It's kind of just the way it is. Okay, Indonesia to Iran shouldn't be hard at all. We go Thailand. Malaysia's the one below Indonesia. I don't actually know what connects Indonesia and Thailand. Vietnam, maybe? No. Cambodia? What am I missing that's connecting these two? It is Malaysia. Okay, Malaysia is the small upper one. I had them mixed up a little bit. Okay, well, we can go through India, or we can probably the fastest way is to go through China. And okay, Iraq's on the left side. I need to remember that. What's between here? Probably Afghanistan. Yes, okay. And through the powers of extremely tiny and probably contested land borders, we have got the correct answer. I'm happy to have that. No issues. Here's nothing, by the way, as this is completely unrelated tangent, but there's no, a lot of things in life, especially when you're streaming, like, I have no reason to talk about the stuff that I talk about, it's just that it comes up. I think that I was trying to find more visual novel Let's Plays on YouTube, just so I could, that's the best way for me to re-experience a game that I've already experienced while the magic is still fresh in my memory, or if I feel like reminiscing or sort of learning or whatever, right? Because here's the thing, if I played a visual novel years ago and I feel like rekindling some of the magic, I can't just replay the game because I'm not gonna have patience. Because the first time you play through it, you have a lot of patience because it's all novel content and you're reading and you're taking it in. So the second time forwards, I don't have as much patience. I would be skipping a lot. I'll be doing a lot of random stuff like that. So then, I'm just leading you into the reason why I'm watching on YouTube, which, and I've ended up I think it's just sort of the nature of content creation. Like the VTubers / Japanese, I guess, content creators approaching visual novels are just way more entertaining. I guess partially also they're just engaging with the material. Most of them are engaging with it better than the people I watch, which is weird. It's actually, I feel like it's an untapped market to have someone energetic and enthusiastic about the material. I'm not saying the people who play them aren't loving it, but the people who've uploaded Let's Plays of these visual novels are often, they're not that good at, being entertaining alongside the product that they're creating. You know what I mean? And I think I'm not the solution to this. I will probably be, if I was to be like cloned and I made videos of it, and then I watched those videos like without the knowledge that it's me. I think I would be like, yeah, it's okay, but like, you know, he's boring. He's a bit pedantic. I think those kinds of comments would come through. I think that, you know, it's sort of the way it is. Anyway, Liechtenstein is probably, it's not a member of the EU. Monaco maybe. Okay, I'm crashing out. Andorra. None of these are the member of a European fucking Union. Are you? Switzerland. I'm crashing the fuck out. Cyprus. Jesus Christ. Bullshit fucking category. Why is Monaco not a member of the European Union? Why is Andorra? Andorra's fucking right there. What is it doing not being a member of the EU? I guess they're too rich, or people only go there for money, so then being part of the EU might be a detractor. Something like this. Anyway. Tiny place with a lot of money. This has to be Monaco. And then I don't know what Andorra's flag looks like. I don't know this answer either, but I think Germany fits this one. I think Austria is probably landlocked. We only have one guess left anyway, so I've kind of screwed myself on this one. I don't know how many colors the Brazilian flag has. I can think of 3, but I don't know if I'm misremembering, like a hidden blue. So I'm going to I don't actually know. I presume France has done it. Yes, they play the game. I would assume that that's the case. Okay, how many answers were there? There were 5. Cyprus, Luxembourg, Malta, Saint Martin, and however you pronounce this, Ireland. I don't know how you pronounce the bulbous letters. I know umlaut, so like basically doubled and slightly modified. Apart from that, I can't say I'm too familiar. Okay. Grid game. You screwed me for the last time, brother. Okay, Ireland. I don't know where Ireland is. Let's just pick Australia. Okay, very far away from Australia. It's also yellow top half, which is very rare. Is this the Vatican City and it's got the hidden thing on the left? No. Oh, it's Ukraine. I don't know, why was I like, it's not Ukraine? Or am I messing up with the colors? This is Romania. Yes. They show me the exact squares to get me to misunderstand it. Am I right? No, I have the colors inverted. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Here's the thing, like I've got like, I think I'm developing some sort of eye condition which kind of makes it harder for me to cry. Not harder, but like, you know, I gotta really like, I gotta be locked in for it, which is a little bit annoying. I want to cry a little bit easier to media at the very least. Real life, you know, you sort of, it's better to pick and choose in real life and then, you know, find cathartic relief through media, in my opinion. But I'm not a psychologist. I could just be I could have the opposite like take. I'm not saying when things happen to you. When things happen to you, that's different. But I'm saying, like, you know, if it's hitting the fan and then you're like, okay, well, I'm in tears now, then I don't know if that really helps. Whereas, you know, I think it's good to be like empathetic or whatever and feel the emotions and sympathetic and all those sort of those things. And I mean, I'm no stranger to crying in real life. In fact, I probably do that even. So that, I don't know why I'm even talking about it as if I'm some sort of like, you know, men can't cry type person, when that's like the opposite of what I'm saying. But anyway. Okay, my feet tapping doesn't really make it on here. Hold on, hold on. This is like We Are Young, but happy version. I'm definitely gonna know it as soon as I hit skip here, but I don't know. Give me some more, please. Oh, is it the... What's that called? What's the band called? No, yeah, is it this song? No. My life, you know? Fuck. This is... I've listened to this song actually many times. I don't even know why... Oh, come on. No. Give me the beginning again. There's like an ooh somewhere in this, but I don't know where. I swear I kind of like it. Come on. This is pissing me off that it's like... it's such a famous song as well. It's fucking Let's Marvin Gaye and Get It On. It's this song. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Until the dawn, something like this, right? Featuring Meghan Trainor is like, it's like the cursed stamp. Until the dawn, let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. Now, what did he mean by that? I think it's self-evident. Anyway, hit me with the juxtastats. Anyway, let's now start breaking down the demographics and insulting the Americans. It's great because I'm insulting people who I don't even know the difference between like states and like city. Like I don't know where any of these places are. Anyway, higher percentage of people who are Hispanic, Massachusetts or Texas. Given the proximity to Mexico, I have to imagine Texas. Higher percentage of people commute by transit, Puerto Rico or Nebraska. I don't fucking... Looking at the lines, I see this just looks better for public transport. Higher population weighted density. Ooh, they're expanding. Lebanon and Nicaragua. I have to imagine Lebanon. They got a lot. Middle East has got a lot more people than like per square inch or whatever metric, I think. But I don't know. I think it depends on place as well. Hearing disability. Was this Kentucky or New Jersey? I have to imagine all the people in Kentucky kind of have struggle hearing, something like this. It's basically asking how many old people are there, because the number of old people who have hearing issues is gonna highly outclass people who naturally are born or come into hearing. What the fuck is this perfect square-ass county? Like, who drew these lines? But it's like, so it's just so odd to look at. I guess it may even make more sense. High number of housing units per adult. Where do they got the skyscrapers or the apartments? New Jersey or Michigan? I have to imagine. Okay, well, we got pretty close, and it was not really that drastic of a difference, and we almost flawless juxtaposed, which is nice. And I was even making decisions sort of based on logic, here and there. Yeah, I mean, listen, it clears statistically. Yeah, don't show me the breakdown. I don't need to be bombarded with that. We'll learn it through osmosis slowly and surely. I think it's unfortunately just more valuable to be in touch with American culture than it is with a lot of other culture, unless you're specifically not an online community and you're just like chilling. Okay, how does that look? It's not pretty. Can I zoom in a little bit more and then it'll still be streamable? Okay, it's not perfect, but you're gonna have to make do. Okay. Peaked in the 2000 September with 86 as the number. Fahrenheit, Enron stock closing price. I don't know what Enron is, but I've heard of the name. Pan Am passengers in the millions. Singaporean petty theft rate. Now, I don't know. I don't think it's that. Published research papers as part of a human genome project. Why would it go down to 1? Okay, here's the thing. Because this is such a fixed like bracket, it's not going to be the average temperature in Iceland. It's not going to go from fucking 86 to 1. I don't know what Pan Am is, and this petty theft rate of Singapore is not going to be this high and this low in the same, like, that doesn't seem likely. I don't think that's fair. I don't think public research, I don't think this is going down that far. I don't think if it was going to go down, it would have been this up. So it's between these two. It might be Enron because the stock crashed. Yes, okay, I was correct. Give me the context. Oh yeah, that's the fucking, it was the scandal one. Yeah. Okay, I'm familiar with the story in like theory. I'm not familiar with it much beyond that. I think I know some legal background, maybe. You pressed me for it, but I mean, that's not my specialty. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, disorderly me. More US American shit. Can I get? I don't even know Australian trivia. I need like internet trivia. Well, not even. What am I good at? Pokemon. I don't want to do the Pokemon ones because I'm too good at them. And when I fail them, it's even more embarrassing. So we do these instead, and it's kind of more valuable. Trust me with it. Okay, order of election. Starting with the most recent. This guy's pretty old. I don't know. Ulysses S. Grant. I don't know. I think Herbert Hoover's gotta be one of these are like some recent ones. I don't know. I don't know any of these guys, but all I know is Herbert Hoover is kind of a new guy, and that's all about it. Like in like the centuries perspective, he's a new guy. I don't think he's a new guy in any other perspective, and he apparently also sucks according to Epic Rap Battles of History. Joe Biden said that, so I think that's a pretty accurate like place to get your information. So, speaking of accurate places to get your information, connections. Rigatoni, Bernie, Aura. These are some interesting words. I'm liking this. Okay. Wings, dip, pizza, beer. Things that you must have for a fucking banger night, bro. I must admit it, but I don't know what it is. Game day fare. Well, you know what? Basically true. Harp, Halo, Aura. It's like elements of biblical angels. Parish, maybe? I think that's like a religious-ish term or whatever. Okay, dwell, linger. Vibe, aura, air. Halo doesn't quite work. And now I'm thinking about meta ways to insist. Things that you insist upon, dwell upon, linger upon, harp upon. I'm a fucking genius. I'm linguistically compelled to find the truth. Look at this shit. That's the kind of shit you can only do if you speak the fucking English language, okay? The kind of shit that, unfortunately, if you're learning English as a second language, or if you're kind of new to speaking it in a sort of fancy, sort of looking at the words and how they connect to each other and thinking about it, you may not understand. I don't know what accent. I'm ruining my accent. Let me go back to normal. I think this has to be correct. Yes, intangible quality. Halo is like, I wouldn't use it like that. I wouldn't describe Halo as an intangible quality. I would say the rest sort of fits. I don't know what these are. Bernie, Tony, is this like characters from The Sopranos partially? Starting with European capitals. Bern, Paris, Riga, Rome, I think. Is Bern Switzerland? Yes. Riga is Latvia, obviously Paris and Rome is France and Italy. That's pretty good. And a flawless, connections, especially with, locking in on what these were. I didn't know this one, but you wouldn't get me to figure out burn from Bernie, even though I know it from the, backwards thinking. Okay. As always, time to get both hands on the keyboard and see if we can get I'm looking for sub 30 because I haven't seen sub 30 in a while, but that requires me to always one shot and not spend too much time lingering. Keyboard centered. Let's go. Soft rock. Soft rock? I don't know. Tissue layers. Jesus Christ. To any degree. Not sketchy. Legit. Brief roll. Cameo. Midnight. I don't know. Talc. Altos, probably. To any degree at all. What's it called? Topa? Tampa? Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I didn't know that Tampa was a cigar city. I don't even know what's in Tampa in the first place. It's sort of Plies is funny. I like. I'm pretty impressed with my intuition, especially given that there was some sort of interesting content in here. But anyway, I mean, listen. The fact that I got stuck on all of these, you couldn't get me to fucking come up with talc for a one shot 4-letter soft rock. I was thinking about pumice. I'm like, the fuck is that's not gonna fit. Also, pumice is not that soft. I mean, pumice is the softest rock. You can like you can like carve it with your hands. So shit that you get in the shower to scrub yourself a little bit. Anyway, according to Webster, we're playing thrice. A squab is a 4-week-old specimen of what bird? A quail, maybe? And passenger, condor. What the hell? What? Skyrat? Pigeon. Passenger pigeon. What the fuck did I write? Passenger condor. I'm stupid. The short time. What major war? His name is Gustav. Spanish Civil War. Full Metal Jacket. I've never heard of it. 100-Year War. What the fuck is the Tet Offensive? Korean War. The Vietnam War. Okay, well I was kind of guessing at all accounts. Possibly for insulting reason, one non-string musical instrument is also called the French harp. Non-stringed. Clarinet, along with the bell. I don't know. I don't. I don't know. The comb is the largest part of what mouth organ? The comb. Harmonica. Okay, well, it's a mouth organ, so that kind of makes sense. Hell, Purgatory, and Heaven seem to differ the same as what dude's famous list? Martin Luther. Yes, I knew that. This is some nonsensical history stuff that I randomly knew. Because I know Martin Luther's famous for having a list of like 99 things or whatever. What's your sign? I'm a Taurus. So goes a math nerd joke. But what food that's also a nickname for that 3D shape? Donut. Yes, obviously. See, if you get me off, if you don't like screw me on these ones, there's no way I could have gotten this one. Along with the bell threw me off here, and I threw this one a little bit. So it's kind of my bad. But I'm still proud of myself. I'm getting better at thrice, especially when they don't screw me with the American ones or like deep cultural history of something that I should not really know. Anyway, food guessamy. By the way, I do know that my crop isn't perfect here, but I'm never going to undo the crop. Especially since zooming out, by the way, you fucking useless web developers, zooming out on a website, making everything further away and smaller Like, okay, maybe I should zoom in. How does this look? That's worse for sure. Zooming does not scaling the image, not scaling the text, just scaling the. Like, I understand. I've made websites that were terrible before. In fact, every single one. Anyway, corned beef this is the United Kingdom. Okay, it's not the is this fucking France? Labskaus, Germany. I wouldn't mind a bit of Labskaus. It probably tastes fine. I'm not even gonna lie. Like you can't. It's hard to elevate this because it's literally just like 3 or 4 raw ingredients flavored individually all together, dumped on a plate. But I'll bet if you're hungry and this shows up for dinner, you're just like shoveling it into your mouth and having good times. Like I don't think that this doesn't look like a bad thing to me. I feel like it would be like a weird comfort food. Especially like eggs, meat, pickle, like that sounds pretty good. I can't lie. The beef, maybe I would, I'm not a huge beef guy, but that's what this image is taking so long to load. These, I don't know what this part of the image is. These are savory treats. I don't know. India. No. Mexico. Tikur babin. Finland. France. Italy. It was Africa. Never mind. There's no defining factors of this at all that would point me anywhere in the world. It's missing it's literally just dough. The image is not like localized, and I don't even know what this thing is. So like, I'm not even gonna. I think that was a skill issue from the guessing. What is sausage? I see sausage. I guess Germany, but we've already had a Germany, haven't we? West of Germany. Canada. Butifarras solidaneous. Brazil. Venezuela. Bolivia. Okay, it was Colombia. I mean, serve with bread and Colombian style sour cream, simmered in hot water rather than being fried. So you get like a soft bite with bread and sour cream. That shit sounds fucking delicious. Like, please, someone needs to let me know how good these things actually are. Because it looks like fine, but if you put it on like, Okay, first I need to look up what bollo de yuca. What kind of bread that is. What is it? Oh god damn it! I looked it up and it's so Colombian that the Google autocompletes are all in Colombian. ¿Dónde se creó el bollo de yuca? El bollo es un alimento de origen indígena. Man, I can't keep up. I don't know enough about the accents on the letters. I can't pronounce it all. Okay, it seems kind of. Yeah, okay, I see. It's got a hard shell from what I can tell, which means it would be perfect for something like this. They're gonna bring some of this stuff over. I swear to God, it looks good, and I would love it. And I'm hungry now. I got jumpies actually. Maybe I should. It's pretty close to dinner. I'm gonna save my hunger. I'm not gonna go crazy mode on it. Okay, this was a terrible performance. Get this shit off the airwaves, man. We don't even need to consider it. Sweet and low sugar substitute, 1,500 packets. This shit is dirt cheap. It's $4.99. Oh wait, sugar isn't itself that cheap. So $9.99. Okay. By the way, I'm a supporter of the Coke Zero related flavoring substitutes. These don't work. Maybe I don't know about the health risks or benefits therein. They just never sweeten something quite like sugar. In the same way, like almost every organic or semi-organic, whatever you can always argue, honey that you buy from the store is organic, but it's not as organic as honey that you get from local guys' hive. Not as organic if you fucking breed the bees yourself and harvest it, smoke the hive out or whatever. I will say honey is definitely better from like a local hive. If you can buy your honey that was like harvested and like it didn't have to get put in a more complicated international, industrial cycle. The guy just like took it, put it in a jar, sealed the jar, and then you bought it from some market. That honey tastes way better than the honey that you could buy in most stores. At least if you're comparing generic honey to generic honey. You're not comparing like Manuka honey or some other like, substitute like weird thing. Manuka honey is great as well, by the way. It's just a different product. But yeah, like what is jaggery? Non-centrifugal sugar. That shit is really good. But people don't know about it. They gotta bring that shit to the Westerners, man. They would love it. They would eat it up, not realizing it's also probably just full of, sugar anyway. But that being said, spell check me.
Squeak. A verb meaning to utter or make a short, shrill cry or noise. Squeak.
Does that work? Am I squeaking? Am I squeaking it?
Everglades. A geographical name meaning vast.
We're gonna type slow.
Raspberry. A noun meaning any of various.
Rasp.
Greedy. A adjective meaning marked.
Type of shit I be eating.
Forgive. A verb meaning.
The shit that I do when I don't forget.
Tampered. A verb meaning to interfere so.
Me not to my power supply.
Topgallant. A adjective meaning of relating to or being a part next above the topmast and below the royal mast.
That was just like as heard. There was no way I could have known what that is, though. It's a boat term, maybe?
Preeminent. A adjective meaning having paramount rank.
That one is just like, it looks weird if you see the E's next to each other.
Warrior. A noun meaning a person in.
The shit that you are deploying in the battlefield.
Sagacious. A adjective meaning of keen and far-sighted penetration and judgment. Discerning. Sagak originates from Latin, meaning to perceive keenly.
Sagacious! You can't fucking trick me by making me type S-E-G. Sagacious. Sagacious. 15.
Mystified. A verb meaning to perplex the mind of.
Mystified. You fucking sneaky motherfucker. I thought you were talking about aerating a place with mist of liquid.
Lilliputian. A adjective meaning of relating to or characteristic.
I know, we learned last time the Gulliver's Travels one.
Heresy. A noun meaning adherence.
Yes, okay. They're gonna strike me with some fucking old Italian now.
Celerity. A noun meaning rapidity of motion or action. Celerite is from Middle English, borrowed from Anglo-French, originally Latin celer meaning swift. Celerity. A noun meaning rapidity of motion or action.
Meaning swift.
Celerite is from Middle English, borrowed from Anglo-French, originally Latin celer meaning swift.
This doesn't look
Celerity.
right.
A noun meaning.
It probably is C.
Linnet. A noun meaning a common, small, brownish, old-world finch. Acanthus.
There's no... Those two are really hard without knowing them. It's fucking C, I knew it. Double N and an E is hard to sight read. Celerity with a C. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty fucking true. That's damn true. Okay. This may be the last time I ever do Gamedoll. We'll put it in first and we'll see if it can... Okay, this is For Honor or something. I don't know. This is Civ 3. Okay, it's a similar sort of game, but it's different, and I don't think that really helps me, though. Can I see a title card, please? That's a guy right there. TRO. Tropico. It's Tropico 3. Unfortunately, they didn't give it to me in time. That's fair. It's pretty fair, bro. Slime Rancher 2. This is Ark. This is Dino Crisis. Dino Turok. It's Turok. This is Dino Crisis 2. This is The Hunter Call of the Wild. This is it's Dino D-Day. It's Jurassic World. I should have typed Jurassic. That shit would have definitely popped up if it was real. Suits Rhino sequel. Deltarune? No? Okay. I think I'm gonna stop doing game duo. I don't know enough about games. So we're gonna move on. The hell is this? Is this what's that game that was in the Game Awards? It's not Silent Hill, but I'm gonna type Silent Hill 2. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Layers of Fear, buddy. You've got the wrong kind of fellow, I think. Before you copyright strike me for putting a whole other thing on my screen, let's try and find something else to do. I don't know. Is that Tom Cruise right there? If that's Tom Cruise, I can probably figure this out somehow. Okay, Jack Black and Aquafina, star-studded. Okay, it's Tom Cruise, there's Morgan Freeman. The rest of these guys I wouldn't know. So either one of those two we can probably manage. I have to imagine some of these old guys have been in some movies. These are vaguely familiar names, but I don't think. I'm just gonna keep clicking until we get to Mission Impossible. And I think at that point we can probably, you know, by genre jumping we can go. Total Recall. Is that the guy I'm looking for? That's Colin Farrell. But I don't want to be in Britain necessarily. So I would say take me back to Jack Black. Maybe no, Jack Black's not going to be in any fucking good movies. No, I'm kidding. He's probably in some good movies. But not the kind of movies I'm looking for. This guy maybe Dustin Hoffman. Megalopolis, great hit. Real good one that. Hmm. Hmm. Is there any? They didn't make any action. Is this action or is this like mystery or something? I don't actually know. This looks like it's got some action. I feel like I'm going too far back, but I'm gonna click Al Pacino anyway. Do I gotta start Control Fing Mission Impossible? I don't know who's in Mission Impossible. You don't know Jack? Then it made a movie after the trivia game. Ocean's 13. Surely these motherfuckers have been in a movie. I'm like one jump away, but I don't know the path I need to take. I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I thought Casey Affleck was Ben Affleck's wife. I didn't realize it was a guy. That's like his brother or something. I'm unfamiliar. Anyway, Matt Damon has to have been in a Mission Impossible. Really? This is tricky. See, Interstellar looks like Oblivion, but I don't think that's the guy I'm looking for. The Last Duel. Yeah, we're going in circles and we're going in the wrong way. Every which way. Who am I trying to get to? Morgan Freeman or Tom Cruise? I don't remember things that Morgan Freeman is in because he's like kind of a magnanimous character. I don't know what he's even led. I'm gonna go back to Ocean's 13. Maybe George Clooney is better. Trump at war. That's. I don't think it's really gonna help me. Gravity, maybe. Okay, not the guys I'm looking for. I'm going back and forth here trying to find something that actually does anything. The Descendants, The American, Burn After Reading. I don't recognize. I'm looking at posters now. Whatever, we're in Ocean's 12 now. It's the same guys, so I don't know what I thought I was doing here. No, not in Ocean's 11. Morgan Freeman in Spy Kids? I don't know. Oh no, I pressed back by accident. Don't want to press back. Who else is a Kung Fu Panda 4 that we can probably get to? Mr. Beast is in Kung Fu Panda. What is Mr. Beast's filmography? This is. I don't want to be in Mr. Beast. The context or no. Seth Rogen, what is Seth Rogen's in some funny things? He's kind of that guy. He's the guy who does the funny things. He's in the Mario Bros movie. Can I go from the Mario Bros movie to Tom Cruise? Is there any path? I went back to Kung Fu Panda for no reason. That's what I did. Oh, this is a comic book guy. Sort of. Whatever. Chris Pratt. Into. He must have done a good movie. Moneyball. It's a good movie. I don't know if it really helps me though. Jonah Hill must have been in a Mission Impossible or something. I don't know. I'm making things up. 40-year-old virgin. Sure. Whatever. I'm just clicking guys and hoping to like get somewhere. I'm not trying to get to the ambiguously gay duo. I'm gay enough for me. It's partially a joke. Where am I trying to go here? Not digging at the bottom of the barrel, that's for sure. Not in the 40-year-old virgin, probably not. Super bad. I think I'm in the wrong kind of movies. I need to be in action movies and not in like the OO's funny movies, which is kind of hard to do with Jonah Hill from Moneyball. So we should. Who is Philip T. Hoffman and why is his name so familiar? Is this Tom Cruise? No, but Nicole Kidman has been in Mission Impossible. Okay, I was just checking if Control F worked. It doesn't really like matter. Oh, where is it? Australia. This is actually take Australia with Hugh Jackman, who was in The Prestige with Tom Cruise. No, I think I'm mistaking a guy for Tom Cruise. Hugh Jackman was definitely in movies with Tom Cruise, like back in the day. They must be a movie. Sure, Real Steel. Nope, not Real Steel. I'm in the wrong. But I'm in the right area. I'm just like not there. Christian Bale. Christian Bale. I don't know why I'm still doing this. Who's in American Psycho? I've watched it, but I don't know who's in it. These people. That doesn't really help me. Amsterdam. They got people in this movie. There are a lot of people in the movie. Robert De Niro must have done a movie with Tom Cruise. I refuse to believe that he didn't. I'm looking for him. I'm still looking for him. You know what? Maybe let's do this in another way. Let me go backwards. Let me see what Morgan Freeman has been in that I know other people have been in. We're working backwards and forwards simultaneously. Now You See Me Too. That's nice. I think I do actually know people in this movie. Who's in Now You See Me? Mark Ruffalo. Okay, we can make this one work. If we can get to Marvel Cinema, we can take Now You See Me, and now we go backwards. We go Aquafina. We go Shang-Chi, who Mark Ruffalo is in this movie at the very end. But you know what? That's fine. Fine. We'll go Ben Kingsley and we'll go that Iron Man movie. Where is it? That one. Which still does not have Mark Ruffalo. Fine. Okay, this one has Mark Ruffalo. Then we go to Now You See Me, and then we go to Morgan Freeman, and then we go to Oblivion. That was horrible, but we made it. I mean, we made it happen. It took me literally 12 minutes. Tropic Thunder. I've skipped over it twice. I don't know who. I've never seen it, which I probably should. It's a classic. I think it holds up if you can understand that. I don't know anything else about it, but regardless, how long have we been at this for? I think it's about time. It's about time I hit the slash mark here and have a good time.